Welcome everyone to another startup and automobile documentation. What we have today is a 2020 Ford F-150 Raptor SuperCrew. This Raptor is finished in the Ford Performance Blue exterior paint color. On the key fob, you have the buttons for lock and unlock, as well as remote start, power tailgate release, and panic. It does have smart key access on the front doors and secure code. Storage on the front door panels. It does have a premium B&O or Bang & Olufsen sound system. Power windows, locks, and mirrors obviously, and you also have power folding mirrors. It has a black interior and the seats are trimmed in cloth and leather with silver smoke metallic accents. Both front seats are fully powered with two-way power lumbar support, in addition to three-person memory settings for the driver's seat. But now that we're behind the wheel, we'll go ahead and start the engine, and it does have push-button ignition. In 2010, Ford took the pickup truck world by storm with the debut of the F-150 Raptor, or SVT Raptor as it was known back then. This wasn't your average 4x4 half-ton pickup. No, this was a new breed, and you could tell just by looking at it. The Raptor had a much more aggressive, wider stance than the regular F-150, a unique grille and bumpers, and optional bold graphic decals. But the Raptor was far more than just an appearance package. This was basically a street-legal Baja truck. It had a special suspension tuned for extreme off-roading conditions, particularly at high speeds. The Raptor was built to get down and dirty, while still having the ability to tow and haul quite a bit. The F-150 Raptor I'd already call a modern automotive icon and future classic. Other trucks like the Ram TRX and Chevy Silverado ZR2 have also launched in recent years to rival the Raptor. Since the F-150 Raptor launched, Ford has also expanded the Raptor brand with Raptor variants of the Bronco and Ranger. This 2020 example represents the second generation of the F-150 Raptor, made from 2017 through 2020 and based on the 2015 through 2020 generation of the F-150 as a whole. Easily the most notable change over the first-gen Raptor is the engine. Replacing the prior generation's naturally aspirated V8s was a high-output 3.5-liter EcoBoost twin-turbo V6. The second-gen Raptor was also no longer known as the SVT Raptor, as SVT had since merged into Ford Performance. I personally also think the second-gen F-150 Raptor is the best-looking of the three so far. And to top it all off, the second-gen Raptor also got to be the secondary cover car of 2016's Forza Horizon 3. The US market 2020 model year F-150 Raptor can be had in either the Super Cab or this SuperCrew body style. It comes standard with a 450 horsepower 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6 paired to a 10-speed automatic transmission and standard four-wheel drive. In the instrument cluster, we have two analog gauges, your tachometer and speedometer, with everything else being digital, including a pretty substantial digital info display, which can be gone through via these controls on the steering wheel. So right now we're on the My View menu, which has things that you can configure, depending on what you want to see. Gauge view, fuel economy, trip A, or trip computers. Raptor status tells you basically the different drive modes that you're in, the truck is in, trailer info, compass. Then onto the main menus, you have trip and fuel, so you have your trip computers, fuel economy again, compass. Then under truck info, transmission temp, voltage, manifold charge temp. Again, those auxiliary gauges, tire pressure monitor, digital speedometer, towing info, off-road info. This is that same Raptor status menu, which is really cool. Off-road status, pitch and roll, as well as your transfer case, and your power distribution. And then you have various settings as well pertaining to driving aids, stuff along those lines. It has a 4-spoke design, heated, leather-wrapped, and multifunctional steering wheel. Of course, you have the nice thick sport grips, red band on the top. And as for controls, on this side, you have your information display controls, as well as your cruise and adaptive cruise controls. And then moving along to this side, you will find your audio controls, as well as your Bluetooth phone controls, and then some of your drive modes. For one thing, you have 3 steering modes. You have normal, sport, and comfort. And then with these mode buttons, you have your terrain modes, which are slippery, tow haul, sport, normal, deep snow and sand, baja, and rock crawl. And on the back of the spokes, you have your metal paddle shifters. And the steering wheel is power, tilt, and telescopic. The parking brake is electronically operated. You also have power adjustable pedals, your various exterior lighting controls right here, puddle lamps, climate vent for the driver, grab handles at the A-pillars. And on this side, you have your high beam, turn signal, and wiper stalk, and it does have auto rain sensing wipers. Going down the center of the interior, you have a speaker for your Bang & Olufsen sound system, which sounds phenomenal. Some storage, central climate vents, along with the touchscreen for your Sync 3 infotainment system that we will go over more in a bit. For the buttons along the top, you have your auto start-stop. With this camera button, you can toggle between, as you can see, your different exterior camera views. You have a front view camera, as well as rear view, as you will see later. Your hazard light switch, your trail control, like a crawl control or off-road cruise control, that kind of thing. Traction control. You have a car 12-volt power outlet and a household-style power outlet. Your 4-wheel drive controls, you can lock the rear diff, and then you have 2 high, 4 auto, 4 high, and 4 low. The controls for your Pro Trailer backup assist. Trailer brake controllers right there. Passenger airbag indicator. Now you do have some physical radio / infotainment system controls. You have your presets, media, seat track, and then your volume, power, and tuning knobs. You have dual zone automatic climate controls, so temperature for either side, auto, dual mode, power, defrosters, different zones, and the like. And both front seats are 3-stage heated and cooled. Storage behind this cover with 2 USB-A ports. Also storage along there on either side. You have 2 cup holders, some storage. With this button you can toggle your lane keep assist. Entering reverse does reveal your backup camera with guidance lines, also a top-down camera. Lockable center console with some storage, removable tray, and a 12-volt power outlet. The glove box is also lockable. A little storage lining above there. Vanity mirrors and lights for both sun visors, as well as garage home link controls on the driver's one. You got an auto dimming rear view. And on the overhead console, you got quite a lot of stuff. So you have your reading lamps. You control the sun shade. for the sunroof. The panoramic sunroof itself, massive panoramic sunroof. You've got a sunglass holder. You have 6 auxiliary upfitter switches, so if you would hook up a winch or aftermarket light bar, those will wire up directly to this. And you can also power operate the sliding rear window. Alright, and here's the Sync 3 infotainment system in this 2020 F-150 Raptor. Of course, the Sync 3 system, I'm a big fan, one of my favorite infotainment systems ever. Love how simply it's laid out. You have a home screen, which brings you to your navigation map, and then along here you have your radio, and a quick button to turn on that heated steering wheel. But under audio, you have AM, FM, Sirius XM, plus Bluetooth audio streaming. And again, this Bang & Olufsen sound system is absolutely phenomenal. What you'd expect when you're buying a big ticket truck like this. This thing's loaded. It's got all the goodies. Then to climate, you can, of course, control the climate from the infotainment system if you don't want to use the physical controls. So you have your temperature for either side, fan speed, different zones, that kind of stuff. Phone for, well, phone pairing. Of course, you have a navigation map built in. Apps, connect the Bluetooth device, find mobile apps, and then Sirius XM travel links. So if you have a subscription, local movies, local weather, local fuel prices, etc. And then finally settings. You got those sound settings, equalizers, clock settings, Bluetooth settings, some general settings. Yeah, Apple CarPlay in here as well. Vehicle settings. But other than that, very simple system to use. All the features you'd want in a modern infotainment system, but it's just in a very simple, straightforward, easy to use package. But now we'll roll down the driver's window and have a look at the engine bay. Both front windows are fully automatic. This truck is riding on 17-inch 6 split-spoke alloy rims. Powering the 2020 F-150 Raptor is the high-output EcoBoost 3.5-liter twin-turbocharged V6 engine. It has an aluminum block and heads, along with dual overhead camshafts, 4 valves per cylinder, variable cam timing, and both port and direct injection. Horsepower is rated at 450 at 5,000 RPM, while torque is rated at 510 pound-feet at 3,500 RPM. The engine is paired to a 10-speed automatic transmission with a manual shifting mode, and all Raptors are, of course, 4-wheel drive. Premium fuel is recommended, and with a 36-gallon fuel tank, EPA estimates are 15 mpg in the city and 18 mpg on the highway. It has a double wishbone front suspension and a solid rear axle with leaf springs. It also uses Fox racing shocks. Stopping the truck are 4-wheel ventilated disc brakes. It can tow up to 8,000 pounds and carry a payload of up to 1,200 pounds. The fuel cap or fuel door is on the driver's side. Storage in the back door panels as well. Map pockets in the backs of the front seats. Grab handles on the B-pillars. Coat hooks. Reading lamps. Rear passengers do get 2 cup holders right here. Their own set of climate vents. As well as a 12-volt power outlet. 2 USB-A ports. And a household-style power outlet. And in addition, both of the rear outboard seats are 2-stage heated. There's also a folding center armrest with 2 more cup holders. And space back here, I'm about 6'1", driver's seat, and still in a comfortable position for myself. It's a modern F-150 SuperCrew, so of course it is an extremely spacious, comfortable back seat. Even with the panoramic sunroof, headroom still good. Absolutely immense leg and foot room. Everyone already knows what makes a Raptor so cool. It's a super fun and insanely capable off-roader, it of course looks like a beast, and it's also a usable, comfortable daily driver. If your heart is set on a Raptor and you got the money, then go for it. It's sure to put a smile on your face. Dual exhausts. The Raptor SuperCrew has a 5-foot 5-inch bed as standard, which provides 52.8 cubic feet of space. Spray-in bed liner, tonneau cover as you can see, and of course, it's only fitting this truck is loaded to the gills with all the features. So you also get the signature Ford tailgate step as well, with the pole to help you climb in. Anyhow, thanks for checking out this tour of this 2020 Ford F-150 Raptor. And as always, stay on the lookout for future tours.